Okay, it's too bright out here. Let's go and take you to another room. Okay. Let's go to another room and let's sit down at the table. Okay. I know I started a little early because I'm new at all this. So look. What's up, elite boss? Okay, Black Illuminati, what's up? Okay. Let's go and let's get something started real quick, okay? Hold on. Let me get it all set up. Switch it up. Dance like a bitch. Okay, so that was done. I had to play a little bit of Bay Area because a lot of my family's from different parts of the live stream of YouTube. They had to play some songs. They played them some songs that they was raised on, some old schools that they liked, and they're not from the Bay, so it's like, nah, I'm cool off the Bay Area stuff. What I'm saying, I do New Jersey. I'm cool off the Bay. I like East Coast, and it's funny. I want to tell y'all real quick. When it comes to the Bay Area, when we say Bay Area, we don't even include the whole West Coast, because even though we was trying to incorporate the West Coast as LA to the Bay, LA wasn't feeling us. They just wasn't. They were actually trying to focus going like New York or what have you and things like that, or the South, with there's nothing wrong with Southern rap songs. I think every song that's listed in rap music, you know, the genres, but different parts of the states is where it's. I personally see it as a different flavors. You know what I'm saying? Different tribes. You have your New York tribe. You have your Atlanta tribe. You have your Boston tribe, whatever. You know, Cleveland. You know, Cleveland had the best group rapper representing Cleveland, which was Bone Thugs and Harmony. So I love me some Bone Thugs. Yeah, but now let's start with what I want to talk about. It's my first live. I'm so happy to see a few of y'all. Hey, JM family. I'm going to shout you out right now because I was just talking to Omega Courtney. I was on her live stream and I literally told Omega Courtney that y'all two need to meet because I remember I talked about Omega Courtney on your channel because you love to cook and I saw some of your cooking channels and I said, ooh, that gave me an idea. Jamaican cuisine and Black American cuisines. Put them both together. Now she mostly cook vegan food, but that's not gonna stop us. We're gonna learn something from both of y'all. Have a cookout together. I think you two should get to know each other. I think it's beautiful. I think it's gonna bring up your channel. So those who don't know who JM Family is, this sister girl is from Jamaica. Her Elite Boss Music, they're from Jamaica. Big ups to them. Shout out to them. Much love. You guys like this video? Share this video. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. So I want to see how this works out, right? You know, I'm new at a lot of things, right? This is my like first real live stream. And before I get everything, before I start getting into things that I really want to talk about, I want to give a shout out to my next group of people that I love. Now, in the first live stream that I did was a testing 1 2 live stream. I gave a shout out to JM Family, Omega Courtney, Taz the Goat. You know, I gave a shout out to that group. This today, I'm going to give a shout out to because these are the ones who inspired me. And if you want to check out their channels, please do so. Check out their channel. Understand how they do their content. JM Family, when you see their content, now you can understand. And then you will learn how to maneuver some things. And you don't have to be scared and, you know, and say, oh, no, they're going to take down my channel. Listen, they taking down a lot of people's channel for telling the truth, right? You know, they may take this one down because I just said it. But let me give a shout out to Torian Rain. Please check him out. He's good. He's so good. Torian Rain is a wonderful content creator. He makes me laugh. I love when he does his PPP, Petty Pentagrass, and he just starts talking about people who just should just get a donkey of the day. Okay, they're straight up donkey of the day. Just you get kicked in the butt all day, right? So I actually love him because he likes to bring in the good content. That's one of my favorite brothers. My next little brother that I would love to give a shout out to is Sejahito. Sejahito brings out very good content about life stories, about different people's news. He does things the news refuse to do. And if they do, they like to twist it around and make it seem like it's us. It's us. It's us. And Sejahito, which is I should type that in right now. Sejahito is he would get on there, he would do another show. He would do a show based on what the news say or what they try to cover up, and then the truth comes out. And then he's so how should I say it? Very square. He's very intelligent the way he speaks, and he knows how to make things sound like one thing than the other thing. So that's I just think that's wonderful. Sejahito, check him out. And he's funny too. Sometimes he can be comedic with some of the stuff, right? Another person I would love to shout out to is Professor Griff. Now, Professor Griff is special to me. Okay, that's Uncle Griff. Professor Griff was with Public Enemy, and you know, again, the group was so powerful and reaching so many people that it even touched the PC children. if you will. And family and parents didn't like that. They didn't like that crap. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got the government involved and all the stuff, and then they was trying to find something to pin on the whole Public Enemy crew, and then someone start mentioning, one particular group, and you know, Professor Griff pulled out a book. He shows, well, this is what your own group said about you personally. Here's the book. He starts reading it, and they took it and says, oh, he's being anti-Semitic. He's being this. So you know what? Um, we can't handle this no more. Either Chuck, you do something with Griff, or we're gonna do something with the whole group of Public Enemy. So Griff was like, you know what, good. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But they still good friends. So I love that. You know, Chuck D still does his thing, and every now and then you will hear Griff on some of them tracks. So there's no hate intended, and there's no love lost between the two. So I love the fact that they're on code regardless of the situation. And Professor Griff have a show called Serious Minds. If you want to be critiqued into the knowledge and learn some things, or if you are a rapper or a hip hop artist, and elite boss music, if you want to show him your work, what you got going on, you know what I'm saying, watch Professor Griff. Sometimes he has a show where you put your gift out there, if you will, hip hop gift, as you will, and show them your work. Even you may have a video that you want to show him, and now. If you guys don't know what the Apollo is, it was a show called the Apollo, and the Apollo it was black owned. I loved it. When we was little kids, we used to love to watch the Apollo on Saturday, and it used to come on at 9 o'clock. Then they moved it to 12. Then they moved it to 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, what happened was they used to have people come up to perform on stage, and with the Apollo, your critics and your judges were the audience, and majority of everybody in that audience was black. So you better come correct, otherwise you get booed off the stage. And if it's enough boos on that stage, they get this guy called the Sandman, and he would get this cane. He would dance in the middle of the stage, take the cane, and pull the tomato actor out, if you will, or the singer. He's messing up the song. He's botching up the music and stuff. But yeah, you want to bring your rap game together, you get on Professor Griff's show to show that the audience is his followers and the moderators. So if you want to make sure you get that done right, when you get there, be prepared, get it done, because you don't know what Griff got in store for you. If you got that good of a talent, that good of a gift, you reached him, you reached a lot of people. You may not reach him that well, like he could have done better, but then you may have a whole group out of his followers say, nah, I think he got potential. He's good. I give him a 5. I give him a 4. And that works out from fine. So yes, Serious Minds, thinking Public Enemy again. Serious Minds Radio is good for the YouTube channel if you want to critique some things and talk about some things. So yes, I love that. Let me get a shout out to Q Butter again. Now let me tell you this. I have to say Q Butter one more time. That's gonna be my son's teacher. For those who have children going to schools, and are you getting racially profiled or anything going on, your baby's getting put on the spot and it's not okay, and you don't know what to do, sign up for the Zayax Institute. Q Butter will love your black children. Okay, that's everything is black, everything black. You don't have to worry about racial profiling on your baby. You ain't got to worry about your child being forced to take feces out the toilet. You ain't got to worry about none of them bad things. I think that's so rude that people just want to target our babies and mentally destroy them. So yes, the Zayax Institute, Q Butter is number 1. Check him out. Q Butter is off the chain. Love him. And let me give a shout out to I'm starting to go blank again because I know ain't nothing but the work of the devil, and I'm gonna say the devil is a liar. Give a shout out to oh gosh, what is his name again? I watch. I'm gonna be so mad when I get off this live and then his name pop up and everything just pops right on up. And if he comes back, I'm gonna say that. But yes, Omega, Courtney, JM family, please, you guys link up together. She got some stuff going on. Omega Courtney got some things going on with the cooking, and she may have a cooking channel. And I would love for you guys to link up and get to know each other. And let me put down her name. Again, uh, she's doing a 24-hour live right now, so she's gonna be done. I think Saturday 12 noon. So they got that 24-hour live show going on. For those who would like to support me of my channel, let me see. I'm definitely want you to check out Teesprings. Let me see if I can do this right. Did I do it right? Okay. So I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Yeah. So that's my Cash App. If you guys want to do my Cash App, JM family, I still got your money. We're gonna have to figure this out. I'm still trying to learn how to do this WhatsApp thing. Oh, Megan Courtney's gonna show me how to do the WhatsApp. I just haven't gotten to her yet because I have so much going on, but I don't want to put y'all to the side. And then my son's clothing line, please. He has a clothing line coming out, and I'm gonna need y'all support. I don't care for the celebrities. Right now, they're a mess. And I told people time and time again, when you start going after the celebrities and saying, hey, you need to support this person, you think these celebrities are going to look at you and say, oh, uh, oh, we definitely got to help you out, like the the Oprahs of the world, or the whoever, it's rappers, singers. No, it's not. They're not going to support you just like you supported them, right? You went to their concerts, you saw their TV shows, you went to their movie screens, and you supported them because they were Black, right? And then you turn around and you go through certain things you go through because you put your hard-earned money into supporting them, and they got to where they got to because of you, right? And they forgot all about you. They forgot all about you. And in that case, I don't want nothing to do with them because they got so much going on. I just feel like they're owned, allegedly. They're owned. They are. They're bought and paid for. And I don't want to mess with them. Hey, Mark Nash. What's going on, Mark Nash? If enough people get on here, like maybe about 12, 15 people, when I start doing my lives on Friday, I most definitely will start moderating some folks because I need to give back, right? Some people moderated me. I'm going to moderate them back, right? So Teespring, I am definitely going to let me see. Oh no, I did wrong. No. Now pretty soon I am definitely going to be I'm definitely gonna be real good at this when I get this practicing going on. So let's talk about a couple of topics. I do want to talk about a couple of topics, and the Derek Jackson situation has flourished and spread all over the place, and I don't want to. It's not about him. I don't want to get into it with him. What I want to talk about, because enough people know went on it and went on him, and some real brothers checked that dude. So I don't need to be coming in on him because he's already been checked by the real top of species that he need to be checked by, not other men, right? But I want to say this to some of our brothers. There was a channel that was brought up on one of my brother's content, and he's very good at what he does. I'm very, very proud of him, what he does. And what happened is he would put out a picture, a photo of that exact content that he's talking about, and he'll give you the news and the receipts behind it. And I love how he comes out and does what he does, right? Now, it was a picture of a woman. She was so beautiful, so pretty, and so beautiful. And he did said that she was beautiful. It doesn't matter. Beautiful face, beat up face. It's abuse is abuse. And I love that he did that channel, but it was kind of touchy feely for me because I felt like this is where our brothers failed, because hundreds 2, 3, 400 years ago. You had your Jack Johnsons of the world. You had your hey Book of Rhymes. You had your Jack Johnson of the world. You had your what's the guy's name? Sammy Davis Juniors of the world. You had folks who was free slaves who decided if they was free, they gonna get them a white girl. Okay, and if they gonna hang for it, let them hang for it. And a lot of women at that time, if people understand black women, I'm gonna tell you how this works. People understand black women where they're coming from as far as their hair, how they look. Back then, before Madam C.J. Walker and the other sister, and my apologies to that ancestor because she taught Madam C.J. Walker how to do the hair. Madam C.J. Walker took that home and said, you know what, I'm gonna become an empire. Well, anyway, the hair was a big issue. Some black men didn't give a heck. He loved his black woman, hair and all. But you had the others who made a big old issue about why they didn't want to be with this woman. She's not attractive to me. He got him a white woman. And that curse passed on to our brothers to this day. A lot of them are like that. As a matter of fact, on social media, you got them coming out here with their Beckys and they doing what they're doing. And you got another creator content who is going after that. Look, you want to embarrass yourself, I'm gonna embarrass you for you. And you had a lot of brothers, well, she's attacking black men. Or no, she's not attacking black men. Now, me personally, I'm gonna call you males. You're not a black man. Real black men don't do that. Real black men love his black woman. Okay, and if he's not with a black woman, he's definitely not parading his other woman around like that. He knows, dude. He just felt like, I'm just gonna make this work the way it was. Maybe she wasn't the right one for me, like I thought, but I'm gonna keep that to my house and to myself. Raise my kids. I ain't got nothing against black women. They're beautiful to me. I loved all kind of women. I ended up with an Asian woman because nothing against the black woman. Well, it just turns out that when I saw the video, I commented. I says, you guys got to step up because see, if you guys did make a lot of us feel like we were less than and we were unattractive and natural hair is ugly, you get on there and you say, well, you need to be your natural. You need to leave that weave alone. And then you go back and you say, this is how come I got me a Maria or Exotica or what have you. And we see this. We see this a lot. And it's all on YouTube, right? And some of our, I start saying this. I says, not to attack the brothers, but that sister wouldn't even be in a situation like that if we were all on code. We got together. This woman almost lost her life by a white man. And you got white men beating on black women right now as we speak. And you got your Lonnie Love of the world trying to parade they're a white guy. You need to be white men. No, I don't want to go to the plantation. You stay with the plantation. I don't want to be in the plantation. I want my brothers. But see, when people like me, when we get with our brothers, they got selective options, and you got to meet my standards. And okay, well, you're not the right brother for me. I want the one that says, sister, shoot, I'm single. What's up? Let's build together. I want that kind of brother because I know he's calm and everything. And some brothers have single mothers and they turn out really good. And that's not all. Let's not believe that brothers who were raised by single mothers grow up to become woman beaters and things like that. Depends on the stress of that woman. You know what I'm saying? Some mothers like, you know what? He left me and his son, but you know what? That's okay. I'm going to raise my son. And she taught him what men's supposed to do. She let him be around positive male role models and everything, right? And I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. That you got that brother. He gets it. He loves his mama. He gets it. And a lot of brothers like, you bring out false information, false. I said, that's nothing false. Where I grew up, understand, brothers. Well, the black woman has grown up. We were little girls first. When we grew up, we seen our aunties get jumped on and beat. And she was the one being in the house. She wherever she had time, she goes across the street. She goes across the street, go hang out with my mom, go hang out with the other aunties, and they sit there, they talk, because that's the only way she can get her strength out. Because she's able to talk to another woman, right? Other women, right? Maybe an uncle's there. He ain't tripping, because he getting in there. He's getting something to eat, what have you. But she talks about, men this, men that, because she's been broken and beaten by her own. So that's the stress within itself, right? And then when she gets home, she feels like she has no choice. She just got to deal with this man because she married him. She got 3 children by him. And then she cooks for him and she tries to do best she can, but he comes home drunk. Sometimes he comes home within 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. He comes home drunk. I remember one time I spent the night at one of my auntie's house, and I will never forget this. I spent the night at her house. I had so much fun with our daughter. We had so much fun. My brother spent the night at his cousin's house. So on my father's side, so his cousin, and for the first time, he's with Curtis and them. You know, shout out to Curtis, Kamisha, Ford, Curtis. You know, if y'all see me, if you ever see me, I miss you guys. But anyway, I went to OC. I went to the OC projects. I spent the night at the OC projects. I was at my aunt's house at OC projects, and you know, she had ordered us some pizzas from Round Table. My mother sent us some money and everything. Got us some snacks. We watched the VCR at the time when VCR was out, and next thing you know, my uncle, which is her husband, no relations to me, comes in and he goes to sleep. He comes in like at 2 o'clock in the morning. He goes to sleep around 6 o'clock in the morning. I hear a boom and a bang, and she can't scream, she can't holler, she can't. But when I was on my way to the bathroom. I'm 8 years old. I'm on my way to the bathroom, and I'm seeing the fact that he's choking a mess out of her, and he's punched her in her face. And I was scared. I said, "Oh, I want to go home. I want to go home. I don't like this. I'm scared because I heard it, and I ran inside the room. I hurried up and went to that restroom, pee-peed, hurry up, and got back on out. I didn't even wash my hands. That's how scared I was as an 8-year-old little girl. I run in to my 9-year-old cousin, and I'm sitting there like, "What's going on?" And she's so used to it that she's so used to it. She's like, "Oh, that's daddy. He always coming home drunk, hitting on my mama. One day we just gonna leave." And she said, "But don't trip. He not gonna kill her or nothing." I'm like, "What?" So she 9, I'm 8, and I'm sitting up here like, she can see this because see, my mother wouldn't let no man put hands on her. My mother was what guys will say today. She manly, but my mother didn't care that you called her manly. She's about that life. You know what I'm saying? And I, you know, what I'll do before I get into some real stuff, I get some stories for you. I'll tell you some stories, you know, and you will learn exactly, you know, where we come from. If people from another country, in Jamaica, this was going on, you know, so this is how we get down. But it's a lot of that going on, and it's spreading. You know, our sons have not learned not to do these things. You know, alcohol is playing an important role. People want to blame it on the alcohol. People want to blame it on, you know, oh, it's the system, it's the system. But before all of that, we were together. We were really together. My grandfather did the best he could. No, he was no joke. My grandfather wasn't no joke. Now, he made sure he wasn't finna be without no money. And I think that's where I picked that up for him. You know, grandmama and grandfather, grandmama and granddaddy got together, they did what they had to do. Now, my other grandfather on my mama's side, you know, people say he was a woman chaser and he had kids out of wedlock. He did because my step grandmother became grandmama to us. We had to call her grandma. We could not call her grandmama. We couldn't call her by her real name. Oh my gosh. Hey Tanya, see, thank you for being here. We couldn't call her mama. Matter of fact, we called her Coleon. We called her Mama Coleone because she was one of those types, or we called her Mama Mafia. She was one of those types. You say one thing to her she don't like. You finna get punched in the face. And hi. Oh, and my baby want to say hi. Let me show you my son. Say hi, King. Okay. Say hi, people. In the chat. Okay. Say one love. Okay, that's King Zaru. This is my son. He speaks Yoruba too. He speaks Yoruba too. Say love you. I love you. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, say Oribo. Okay. So go sit on the potty, Papa. So that's it, brothers. If we can get an understanding that we really need you. Black women are not hating you. They're upset and they're hurt. And sometimes brothers will say, why you talking? Why you saying this? Why you saying this? Why you saying that? Why you bashing black men? No, 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 honey, that's your guilt. Don't say that. We are saying this because we need you. Out of all things, we need you. We need you. Dude, no one is better. No one's better. No one can do. Nobody else is better to do. But we need you to be better for us, not be the headache. That's why I was scared to be in a relationship again. I was in two separate relationships, and both were very abusive. One was more severe than the other. My first one was very severe. My second one, I kind of knew better, but I didn't see that coming. Like it was like, oh, and I was pregnant with him. So it's like, oh no, 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 no. I'm cool now. I understand from certain YouTube channels that there is some sickness in our brothers, and I just said I'm cool. I don't need a man like that. For real. I do want babies though. I do. I want more babies than anything. But we need you, brothers. That's what I want to say. We need you. And if I gotta keep on drilling that in you, I'm gonna keep on. And so there's no hate there. We got to get together. We have to learn this together. And then another thing I want to talk about is I want to be focusing on my brothers today. I want to talk about the brothers. Some of you guys, when we was coming up, we was raised around our brothers and male cousins and stuff, and they was cool. It was fun to be around with and everything. But let me tell you this: when it comes down, as we was getting older, we had our own hair shop, our own record shop, and everything. And a lot of men ran that until we understand what happened. Hi, Angela. Shalom. Um, you, what happened was they took away our businesses illegally. They did this, and they threw like the little paperwork stipulations, what they look like, paperwork, it'd be looking like this. You know how if you have a whole bunch of paper that look like this and there's a whole stack like that. Black folks say, I ain't got no time for this, man. It's, give it to these people. They want too much. They want us to pay too much money. They want this. And that took a lot out of the brothers. So they took away the hair shops. They took away the record shops. We had corner stores where we can go to, where we took care of each other. We took care of each other. And then we also took care of each other in the home, right? You couldn't run your business in these stores because the California government want too much money. Sacramento wanted too much money. They wanted you to operating fees, all these different things that was just so unconstitutional. So what we done was we started opening up. We started doing things in the home. We started taking care of each other in the home, right? You have some people that was on AFDC, which is called that was actually welfare and food stamps. They called it AFDC after that. American Families, something to do with it, something to do with American Families. But anyway, there was on this thing, and they took that money from that welfare check, honey, and they turned it into a business in the house. Okay, you had your steak and fish house. You had your icy house. You had your candy house. You had your breakfast house. Your breakfast. It was a woman that lived in OC Projects. I'll never forget this. This woman, the only one did breakfast. You knock on her window, and her son, her grandson, they will open up the window, be like, hey, what you need? And they say stuff like, can I get waffles? What you want? Waffles or pancakes? Pancakes. What you want? Bacon or a sausage? Bacon. What kind of eggs you want? Scrambled? And that was it. You got your on your way to work. You got your bacon. You got your waffles. You got your pancakes. And that's what we did. And I think we need to bring that back. I don't care if it's with a stimulus check. I don't care what it's from, but I think we should bring that back. And I used to love when the brothers used to get down and make sure that money was made, to make sure rent was paid, the PG&E was paid, Pacific Gas and Electric was the PG&E, and then you had your what was it that you had? You had Pacific Bell. That was the telephone service. Keep that up. And I loved it because the brothers used to do the work, and the woman was with them. She did the cooking, he did the selling, he was the money handler, because the women believed that if you trying to sell something to people and they find out you was the only one in the house handling the money, you may get robbed. This is the hood, right? So they put their nephews, their sons, they brothers, there's, they put them up there, or their husbands, you know what I'm saying, or their boyfriends for so many years, right? You don't necessarily got to be married, you know what I'm saying. They was the one that handled the money and the sales and things like that. So that was wonderful. I loved that. They need to bring that back, brothers. Bring it back, because we are what's going to bring us up together. We are. Now the hair thing. When y'all talk about them weaves, can I please tell y'all brothers? I want to teach y'all that a black woman getting a weave or doing the weave is getting her hair done with a weave, is getting her hair done by a sister that does weaves. And you don't want to take that from that sister because it is an art, okay? And it's not all the time that, and I'm going to bust the sisters. I'm sorry, sisters. This is not all the time that us sisters just want to look like a white girl. That's not true, because white girls want to look like us. Okay, that's why they run after you. That's why they run after you. They don't even want you for you. They just try to come at you because what you got between your legs. That's all they want. Probably a mixed baby. That's the only thing that's gonna help them. But the sisters wear weaves because they tired of doing their hair. It's a lot of work and a lot of maintenance. Now, I don't necessarily care for weaves, but I understand why the weaves are being used, right? The sew-ins or the quick weave, right? The quick weaves are you just now found out there's a club happening, so and so gonna be there. Your cousin's finna meet you. You gotta go get your hair done. You don't feel like doing your hair. You finna go call your friend Tasha at the shop and say, Tasha, I need my hair done. Can you please give me a quick weave? And you got your quick weave, and it was done within an hour and 20 minutes. That's your quick weave, right? And so you go into the stove, into the hair shop, you get that quick weave done. Or you was the type that you don't want to cut your hair. See, I wasn't smart. There was a lot of sisters who knew what to do. A lot of sisters who said, I'm not cutting my hair, but I'm sick of my hair being all in my hair, all in my neck. It's hot outside, and I don't feel like combing. I'm tired of combing. I'm tired. It's stressing out. Let me go do something to my hair. And she goes to the shop and go get a weave. And the brothers, I know what you're saying. Well, how much sense does that make? She got hair. Why is she still going to the shop to go get a weave? There's such thing called a short hairstyle weave. Okay, what they do, this is why you say 1 minute, why your hair long, 1 minute your hair short the next minute, because maybe that's her real hair that you saw that was long and thick, and she went to go get a beehive done to it, nice and neat, beautiful and neat, and then she got a sew in because she don't want to deal with all that hair. She's tired of it. So I want y'all to understand, brothers and sisters who go get the weaves, not all the time they go get long weaves because they just want long hair because that's the only way. No, they sometimes is so tired of the long hair and all that hair they got. They got that thick hair. They can't handle it. They tired of that. So they go get their hair done in, the short weave. And I seen it because I had it done myself. Now, let me tell you what I did. I decided to try this weave, right? Everyone, oh, you should let me put a weave in your hair. I never wanted to weave in my hair. Okay, I don't. My hair is too soft for a weave. We just found out, as you can see. This is growing back. But as you can see, my hair was too soft for a weave, a sew-in. My cousin named China, she did my sew-in, and she did it so tight that it took a lot of my hair out. And then when it tried to grow out, it felt like it was growing back right. So one day I was watching this video out of nowhere. I just wanted to watch some Jamaican dance hall. Me, I'm a Jamaican. Listen, I love Jamaican everything. I do. I love Jamaican everything. I love the men. I love the sisters. Anyway, I was watching Sting Clash. If anybody have never heard of Sting Clash, y'all check out them videos. Tommy Lee ran that concert. You know how we have battle rap here in America? We got the battle rap. We used to have a battle rap where you are in at a concert and this person versus that person, and they battle rapping their butt off. And and New York was the one that started the king of rap. Who was the king of rap? The battle rap thing. Well, anyway, in Jamaica, they got this battle clash. They call it clashing, and it's called Sting Clash. And if you get stung, you best to believe it's over. You about to get out. It's time to get off that stage because you lost. You basically lost. And give me 1 second, Kay. Hold on. Let me put some songs on. Give me a break. Give me a chance. I got to deal with my little 2-year-old. All right. Oh, stop it, son. Let me go ahead and do. Let me go ahead and get some song going. Let me see if I can get some song going. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get some song going. Oh no. What I do? What I do? Give me a message, y'all. I'm so sorry. I gotta you know how my 2-year-old can be. Because he want my attention a little bit. But we're gonna still get to this live real quick. So I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. And I want y'all to ask me some questions. All right. Let's do this. Let me see. I got it on. Okay. Okay, whatever. I try to do the little thing. If it comes on, it comes on. If it don't, it don't. Well, anyway, so that's what we do. We trying to make some money. We want to make some money. Help us, brothers. Help us. And, even if you got a sister that I lost my train of thought. I did because I was on something about my hair. So what I did was the hair was growing back, but this was getting long, but this was patchy. It was getting patchy when it was growing back. And I seen Lady Saw. If anybody who know who Lady Saw is, that's one dope sister. I'm telling you, love some Lady Saw. So one day I seen Lady Saw. She had her hair done these big braids going back. And all this was gone. She was bald headed on both sides. And all the men wanted her. I said, you know what? I was skinnier then. I was skinnier than this right now. About to lose some weight too. So I said, let me do this. I want to do this. I want to shave my hair like her. So I think that's what's dope. So I'm starting to see people with their hair shaved and the braids in the front, your hair real long like that. And then this is shaved off. So I tried to shave it. And I did. I did good. I shaved it. And I tried to do the little I'm gonna tell you what I did. It was dumb. I took a what you call it, not the nair, but it was like a hair remover pack sticker. I rubbed that sucker on my head like this. I said, ooh, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. I said, ow! I ain't doing that no more. I ain't doing that no more. That don't ever try that. That hurt. That hurt. So I didn't do that. Just I took a razor. I just said, I'm just gonna raise it off and just so like a dummy. I did this right, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it look nice because I look funny like that. I look so funny like that. Oh my gosh, I look like a skinny crackhead. Oh my gosh. So I said, I'm gonna hurry up, braid it up. I'm gonna hurry up, braid it up. So one day I get on the bus because I didn't feel like taking my vehicle. I get on the bus, and several people thought I was sick. They thought I had cancer. I stood up on the bus. I was on the cow train on my way to work. Just being me. Not being afraid to go out the way I went out because I went out. I was on my way to work, and folks was like, "Excuse me, you need help? You need a seat?" I was like, "No, I'm good." So then I get to work, and an Asian person told me at the job, one of the coworkers, she says, um, if you don't feel well, you could go home. You've been looking pale lately, and I was just, are you okay? And I was like, no, that says, no, I'm good. I'm good. She says, are you sure? Because last time you didn't feel well, you came here anyway, and you had to go to the hospital. I said, no, 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 I'm good. She says, yeah, because what happened to your head? And that's what so for now on, I'm not doing that. So now, that being said, brothers, give a sister a break when it comes to the hair as an art. Help the other sisters make some money. Then you got the sisters. Let me bust them out. You got some sisters who refuse to go to the shop to go get a professional sew-in and a quick weave, what have you. So they go buy these wigs. Put the little tape. Put the little tape around. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, go sit down. I'm lying. Thank God. Okay, you brushing your teeth, good son. Okay, so turns out that he they sell these wigs, and you put this tape right here, and you put the wig on so it won't come off, and then you go under it, I guess, and you pull it. I said, that's not hairstyle. That's laziness. That's not even a hairstyle. So I'm like, come on, we losing our culture, you sisters. Come on, stop it. Like, for real. Like, we don't really need no weave. You know what you need to do? Let's bring it back. I want to see some sisters who got daughters. You got daughters, don't put no extensions in her hair. Don't do that. Let her love her real true hair. Start braiding her hair. You could put her hair some cute little singles and put some beads at the end of it. You could cornrow her hair, put some beads at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing against wash, press, and curl. It's better to me. It's better than flat iron. Wash, press, and curl. Them little hot combs you put on that stove, and you oil it real good, and then so because I'm gonna tell you what hot combs do, y'all. Hot combs don't break off hair unless you're burning your hair if the comb is too hot. Okay, come on. I know the secrets. I know the secrets to long hair when it comes to using a hot comb. What you do with hot combs is you take the hot comb and you take it from the roots and you straighten it out. Brothers, what that means is the roots have room to grow, because in the roots sometimes our hair in the inside, it looks like our hair never grows because our hair draws up, and it looks like it never grows because it has no room to grow. It has nothing where it easily can push itself out. So what we do is we take the wash, we do the pressing comb, and we press the hair. And when we press the hair out, notice that our hair starts growing tremendously because now the roots have room to grow. Sometimes our follicles are in our scalp is much thinner than our hair, and our hair is thick. So more we press our hair, the more we start to help it grow out. Okay, and the hair be growing. I'm telling you, hair be growing. So when she washes her hair, the roots are borderline kind of straight, right? So the hair gonna grow out, and she don't really need to press. She don't really need to press her hair anymore. She could just hot blow dry it. She could just blow dry the hair and let her hair be what it is, and all that pretty hair is growing out because mama and grandmama and great grandmama and auntie, they pressed that girl's hair either before you went to church, either before it was Easter Sunday or before Christmas. They did that, right? You 1 second. Come on. You see. Now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you want to see the dog? Okay. Hold on. I'm going to get him a snack, okay? You want popcorn? Yeah. And you want your juice? Gotcha. Yep. Popcorn and juice. Yep. Let's put it here. Okay. You're doing good, son. I'll be proud of my baby. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay, he's good now. So so press and comb actually really works, especially when you were able to oil the scalp and things like that. Press and comb works wonders. I got two of them babies, honey. I ain't got none. I'm not gonna be pointing fingers at sisters who press their hair because we know what the issue is. So yeah, I want y'all to learn that. And then you got some sisters that's talking about y'all need to wear y'all natural hair. Dude, everybody don't want to have short hair all the time. I cut this off. I cut all of it. You should have seen it before. I cut it so short. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I hit that pressure comb, okay, now my edges is growing back. Doing some cool things with it. Um, and I'm gonna read some of y'all comments in a minute, okay? Because I know I was being a little long-winded on here, but I just want to just kind of break it down to where we're failing at, where our culture is, what we don't have to adapt to. We don't have to adapt to a lot of things that we're starting to make it norm. Y'all understand some of this stuff is so abnormal what we're doing. Black men hating black women hating black men. And it's not even a lot of black women hating the black men. She's just hurt. And people want to call that hate. That's not hate. That's hurt. And I thank God for the brothers, some black men. I'm talking about black men that are sitting up there saying, hey, that ain't cool. Don't nobody need to be disrespecting my sisters. That's coming back. I believe black love gonna come back. When it's coming back, yeah, doctor, those folks that's trying to get rid of us, I bet you we gonna have way more babies. And I put my bid and I want two more, maybe three more babies. That's what I want. I want three more babies. Black love is coming back. I don't care what nobody say. That's what. And it's gonna come back hard because we needed that closure. We needed that come together. Once that brother started listening, that's what the society don't want. They don't want him to listen. Because once he starts listening and understanding, I am effing up. Man, I am seeing what other brothers are doing, man, and I don't want to be like that. Man, I could be better than my daddy. Man, I don't even know who my daddy was, man. I'm making it like it's your problem. And I'm going to tell you real quick, my daughter's father, I talked to him. I was like 4.5 months pregnant with my son. And he told me straight up, he says, you know what? He says, I was a monster to you. And you ain't did nothing to me but try to love me and everything. And I want to tell you that I thank you for everything you've done for me and my kids. You took my kids in when other women would have been like, nope, bye. And I should have been a no bye. But I love kids. So it's like, okay, you got kids. But this day and age is different now. And he's changed a lot. He's done so much for himself. He's gotten himself better. And he's told me he's gotten himself better. Hey, Black Mama. He's gotten himself better. And don't no man should be putting their hands on no woman. No man should be checking a woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman's supposed to check women. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. I do. I think if a sister step out of line and getting into a man's lane, another sister needs to put her in her place. You need to be back. You need to be where a woman is, so we can do what we supposed to do. Because he may be talking about how to take over the damn world, and we ain't got no business in that conversation. We need to let him be where he's supposed to be, not be in his face all the time. I think too many times you have some who just think that when he starts talking, she got to be in it. I don't want to be in this conversation. Not with with the brothers, saying he got a wife, he got a girlfriend, he got a baby on the way, and they all sitting down talking about some business. I don't want to be in their face. I don't want to mess nothing up what they got going on, because I want to sit down with my sisters and the queens and the one I got the baby on the way and the wife and the girlfriend for 5 years. And I want to sit down and I want to talk about what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna bring it together. And I'm hoping for that. I want to see that wholeheartedly. That's what I want to see. So that's it. That's what I want to talk about. Is we just got to get it together, get rid of this culture. And I'm gonna tell you what was killing us and was stealing our culture. You got people stealing our music. I've seen Spanish speaking people, not seen, I've heard it. I was standing in East Palo Alto, California one time. I was in the Bay Area. I'm from the Bay, y'all. And I was in my car. I was just parking my car, getting out, have my groceries and everything, getting the baby. I'm hearing kiss and say goodbye in Spanish. And I can understand some Spanish. Them Mickey Feekies was talking about how they came up with the song. Okay. Mind you, in December, the Manhattans was going to be performing in Oakland, California at the arena. Oh, I was mad. I was like, let me find him on Facebook or something and tell him they stealing your music. They speaking Spanish, but they stealing your music. I was mad because all you see, and then they was stealing some reggae music. I seen a video, a commercial where there's an Asian guy playing double dutch with some Asian kids. Last I checked, that was black folks was doing that. What happened to the black little girls playing double dutch? That's another thing we need to bring back. We need to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Go outside with your kids and play with your kids. Why is our kids being out by themselves and being, y'all made them vulnerable? A lot of parents made their kids vulnerable, letting them go out by themselves, go play, go to their friend's house, and then they turn up dead, shot, arrested, molested. And that's our fault. Because what you should have did is what our parents did when we was coming up in the 80s. What happened to that? In the 80s, it was hot outside. It was Saturday. They ain't got nothing to do. Who gonna barbecue? Oh, Carla, your husband finna say he finna barbecue. I'm gonna bring some meat. Barbecue some stuff for me over there. And the kids played outside in the backyard. And we went outside and we went to go play. And whatever we didn't play, the parents said, let me show y'all how to do this. We gonna play. And they started us off because sitting down and doing absolutely nothing but just sitting there and eating ices and eating a cupcake, they wasn't playing that. The parents of my generation the parents of my generation, they weren't playing that when I was young in the 80s. These times, the parents, what they did was they went out there, they said, who want to play high jump? Who first? Me. And we used to love when the grown folks would come out and turn and, let us play high jump and everything, right? So we have so much fun because they taught us to get your butt up and exercise. Go play tag. Go play cartoon freeze. Go play Mama May I. You know what I'm saying? We did that stuff. It was fun. We played cops and robbers. We had fun. So when we went outside, that's what we knew. We knew when we went outside and let's go play. But, we got targeted, and me as a parent and parents around my generation, lazy. They don't go out with their kids. They don't sit there and bring other kids together in your little neighborhood and in your circle and play like they should. It should be that. It should be that you mind your own business. Nobody should be kidnapped. Nothing should happen to these kids. And it takes us to go out like I do with my son. I take him to the indoor park so he go play with some kids. But by him being so little, it's not for me to play with him with. And I'm looking to adopt another baby so he can have someone to play with. So I can, you know what I'm saying? I can, teach them how to play certain things. When it's raining outside, you knew how to play in the house. You had board games. You played Monopoly. If your mama was pleased with what you did Nintendo, right? Or Atari. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. So that's it. Let me read some of these comments. Shalom, sister. Lady Saw looks good. Can't wait to check it out. Yeah, Lady Saw. You know what her famous song was? Heel Zone. And I'm telling you, that's one of those rated X, grown folks only type music. if I must say so myself, Lady Saw was on that. She was talking to a man, honey. And she was talking to men. Yeah, that's wonderful. You know what I'm saying? I always imagine me getting me a Jamaican man and doing that, but I gotta learn how to do the dance hall dance, okay? The dance hall dance. Yeah. Let me see. Hey, sister, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you, Black Mama. Okay, yes, hang in there. Well, she probably gone now. Until next time, peace to you, sister. Thank y'all. Thank you. Yeah, look at T Loverin. We are gonna pray on it, sister. We're gonna pray on it. Well, Griff was cool. Yeah, I can't, as far as what's going on with them, I that's not me. Because what she's going through, I didn't go through what she went through, and vice versa. But women need to talk together and see what we can do to empower ourselves to be stronger and be wiser. The choose better culture, I don't like that. That's abusive. That's really abusive to say that you must choose better because nobody know who nobody is. Nobody know who nobody is until you get in that relationship, and then all of a sudden, once the door closes, you don't know what you're dealing with until later on. You know what I'm saying? I had a cousin who been with her boyfriend for 11 years, and on the 11th year, he became very freaking abusive. On the 11th year, and she didn't know what to do. She stuck by him like, "You finished? You finished? You went pee? No more juice. Okay, thank you." So she been with him for 11 years, and dude, after that 11th year, before she got to the 14th year, when she finally decided she out, she gotta go. He he went from yelling at her 11 years. He started yelling at her, and then she got used to them yelling at her because that's all they was doing was yelling. Oh, he ain't finna do nothing. He ain't finna do nothing. Think the 13th year he started putting hands on her. The 14th year that was done. I think the year when it was 14 years they've been together. Your hat? Okay. 14 years they've been together. She got out of that relationship as soon as he put her in the hospital. And she tried to tell me to get out, and I did not listen. So, you know what I'm saying? And I almost ended up in the hospital. I almost died. I almost got stabbed. So, that was one thing. And then in this case, with my son, it was just not cool, and I had to just get out of that relationship. Give me 1 second, Kay. I was trying to do the music, but it just won't let me play the music. Let me see. Yeah, I was trying. Oh, there we go. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. This is one of my ghetto channels, y'all. Okay, so now this is what I will want to. This is basically one of my fun introduction. Now I ran my mouth enough. What I want to do is I want to talk about. I want to mention some things that I think we should talk about on my next live stream. Right. Um, I want to talk about building. Let's talk about building. Let's talk about setting a schedule. Let's set a schedule to do a Zoom because this is my rough draft live stream. It wasn't perfect, whatever. But let's do a Zoom because I want to get things going as far as work. I'm ready to go to work. I'm ready to do some work. The next live stream I want to do is going to be arts and crafts. Let's talk about some things we can do with our families, our kids, when it's raining outside, when you can't go outside. And I have some arts and crafts that I'm going to show y'all, some work that I'm going to show y'all. Let's talk about doing vision boards. Anybody who don't know what a vision board is, it's a saying, whatever you put out, it comes to life. Whatever you say comes to life, right? So you got to be careful what you say, right? Well, your vision board does the same thing. It's very powerful. Okay. Man, vision boards are very powerful. And I'm gonna do a vision board. And one day we're gonna zoom that. I want to see everybody's vision boards. And I want you to explain to me what your vision board is about because we can do some things with that, right? Um, let's talk about how to potty train our kids. Let's talk about that. I would love to talk, because these are going to be short live streams after this. This is not going to be a long, drawn out live stream. Okay. I want to talk about how to do some things with our kids, arts and craft with the kids, cooking with the kids. I definitely will be cooking with my soon to be 3-year-old. That's going to be so fun. I cannot wait. And I want y'all to see it. And I'll tell you when my next live stream is going to be. Um, um, I'm definitely probably may join in with JM family and Omega Courtney on that cooking thing. Once they get to know each other, meet each other, that's gonna be so fun. I'm put my 2 cents, 3 cents in it. As far as letting that come together, y'all. Um, again, you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate y'all. I really, really appreciate you guys for even having what I have on here for you guys to come and see me. So it don't look like I'm talking to myself. Um, so anybody have any questions for me? Because I'm gonna ask you some questions. Let me see. Are you okay? Anybody got questions for me? Any questions? If y'all don't have any questions, I'm gonna end the live stream after I ask you guys a question, okay? When you guys comment on my channel. Hey, Coach Malik, how you doing, sister? Yes. When you guys get on my live, would you please comment and ask me some questions? Any kind of questions. What you want me to talk about, what you want me to do, because I want to bring solutions, right? I want to bring some solutions. And as the great, beautiful Michi X taught us, we got to start bringing solutions. When we talk about things, it's more than just talk. We got to talk about the solutions behind it. And I brought y'all a few, you know, um, just take care of each other. Uh, Parents, please be parents. Do your kids. Um, get them homeschooled. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can get you guys this link to. Let me see. Sit. Let me see. I think how it works. Let me see. I think that's it. So it's Zyx Institute. If you want your kids to be homeschooled the right way, if you want them to learn, I'm telling you, they learn advanced math, and you didn't even know they know this math like that. Please, please check out Q Butter. He is dope. He is off the chain. Um, if you want to laugh and see some real brothers go after some nothings. Some of y'all brothers, if y'all don't believe me, if y'all think sisters go after y'all and y'all think brothers be bashing, that's not true. We be hurt. So we want you to go check out some channels with some brothers that don't approve check out some brothers they don't approve this polygamy type of stuff. I don't gotta say no more. It's gonna be the men doing all the talking, and they gonna say what they gonna say because they talking to the ones who, you know, I know you're comfortable with some of y'all is comfortable with that. I gotta have multiple varieties. And a lot of us don't want to be a part of that, baby. Okay, that's not nice. That's rude. You gotta let us know what we're about and what we're used to for you. So, because I want a one woman man. I want him to say, "Dude, I don't see nobody else but you." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I don't see nobody else but you, baby." That's me. Because I could be. I know I'm a fun person to be with because both my baby fathers loved my personality. They just both of them had issues that one of them finally realized it wasn't me, because I knew it wasn't me, but he realized it wasn't me, and I forgive him for that because he had shown himself. Um, he's shown himself as more mature man now, and he's like what 7 years older than me. Hey, I'm cool. I feel good. I was able to sleep. I was able to work out. I was able to do exercise. I was able to do these things, and and I'm not expecting the same thing from my son's father. But my thing is, I know this is not a him issue. It's a whole collective. And then the ones that are being glorified are the ones that's doing the wrong thing. Nobody's talking about the good black men. Where are the good black men are there? There's thousands of good black men doing a damn thing, and nobody wants that's not news. That's not something to glorify. That's not something to brag about. Where's the nothing black men at? Where's the nothing black men at? We don't want to see all that. Where the good black men at? They're there. I just think the YouTube or whatever, I just think they refuse to show it. I think they refuse to show the good black men. And the ones they do show, they always taking down their channels. They do. You got some real black men about that life, and sisters love it, and we glorify that. They don't want to see that. That's too much unity. Come on, baby. Come on. You finished? Yeah. He said, yeah, he finished. I'm definitely am so grateful. I wish I could say more, but it's already an hour and 11 minutes of my time. And my introduction was me, 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 me. And the next one's gonna be about y'all, okay? So please tune in for next Friday, and it's gonna be last time I'm gonna do next Friday. I'll tell y'all when I'm gonna do something because I want to do the Zooms too. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and share. I'm learning. I'm a work in progress, everybody. And we all are work in progress, and we will come together. Peace.